Hi Nick, thank you for agreeing to do the interview. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Nick Rivio. Start off by introducing myself. So I finished the university in 2010. I played and I studied in the university, and then I came in Europe.
How long have you been in Italy?
I played 8 seasons in Italy. Next season will be my ninth season in Italy, and I love it here. There's definitely some major changes and also some similarities, but overall, I'm very happy here. I love it here, and I consider this my second home.
In Italy, there is a profound discussion linked to gender equality and racism in sport. Regarding the situation in the USA, can you give me your point of view according to your experience?
Um, as far as gender inequality and racism, yeah, I would say, of course, of course, both do exist. In the States, I would say we're much more advanced. I would say in Europe, the mentality is more, not only in Italy, but all of Europe, I would say the mentality is behind, older, more. I would say we're more ahead of time as far as racism and gender equality. For example, with sports, rights. I can say that the States, there's much more awareness, much more awareness. Here in Europe and Italy, I think that slowly it's catching up, but it's definitely behind the States.
What is the current state of women's basketball in the USA?
In the States, yeah, of course, there's a difference between men and women's sports. Equality, I don't know, but as far as women's sports, as far as women's basketball, it's definitely grown a lot. Recently, there are some women superstars, young college players who came to the WNBA, and if you see like the television ratings, the amount of viewers, the viewers have really increased a lot with women's basketball, women's sports in general. As far as money payment, that's something completely different. I don't follow those things so closely, but I do know that there is a very big difference in pay.
Regarding racism, how is the basketball situation in the USA and in Italy?
Yeah, it exists everywhere. It exists everywhere. As I said before, I think Europe and Italy is a bit behind the States. Here in the news, you see a lot of news from the States, maybe violence and shooting and riots and racism and protests. It does exist, of course, but unfortunately, these are the bad events you see in the news. But in my personal opinion, as far as racism overall, not just in sports, but overall, it's just been a constant improvement.
What more could be done?
These are tough questions, really tough questions. I think just the biggest problem is just the lack of knowledge, lack of awareness. I think just with a diverse culture, you learn how to, you just treat people the way you want to be treated. You give people respect and you get it back. I think, just the awareness and education.
Will you make Legnano win next season's championship?
I hope so. It's right now, it's so early. We have a whole new team, so we still have a whole new team to make, and we will see. We definitely here in Legnano, we definitely have the tools. We have the tools. We have the resources to have a good season, and we hope to have help from people like you to come watch the games, to come support us.
Thank you, Nick.
Ciao ragazzi.